Hey guys, now tomorrow and today I'm not going to make two shows that need more seasons. What is today's show? Green Lantern, the anime series. Well, for several reasons. Well, I'm going to now explain to you why this show deserves more than one season, or how with Mask, it only got 2 seasons before the plug got pulled. Now, the shows I'm going to talk about in today's and tomorrow's video are going to be today, Green Lantern, the anime series, which is going to have the typical normal number of a DCU show. I think, anyway. And Beware the Batman. Man, I'm gonna have it have as many seasons as the Batman, which you're thinking of. Oh, the movie The Batman? No, there was an actual TV show years ago called The Batman. In case you've never heard of that show, the show ran for 5 seasons, which is the exact same number I want for Bat. Now let me give you. Okay, so we will pick up where we left off in Green Lantern, the anime series. Now, Sinestro is actually not. It's going to be the same thing. Razor, all the rest of the characters you know and love are back. Now, this is season 2, which has the same number of episodes, 26 episodes. But at the end of the last episode of season 2, Sinestro is seen putting on a ring and saying, "In black as day, bright, in black as night, and bright as day. Fear, whatever what." He's seen put it on the Yellow Lantern ring at the end of season 2, which leads into the first episode of season 3. Opens up pretty normally with Hal Jordan just off and his team doing something outer spacey. But then Razor says. But then Razor, not the villain, but he is the leader of that core. Of the core. Of still the Red Lantern core. Of the Red Lantern core. Except for one problem. How says I haven't seen Sinestro in almost 5 days. Now the show basically there's no all organ threat in season 2. It's basically just like Unlimited season 3. The Green Lantern the anime series season 2 is more like just like JLU season 3. Where there's no overarching story, but except for a couple of episodes. Where Sinestro is, you know what? Season 2 is about Sinestro mainly. Wait. The show had transitioned from this episode, from where we saw him in season 1. Anyway. Sinestro near the end of the. Anyway, wait. We see it in the end of the last episode of the particular season, and we see it at the end of the episode. So he found the Yellow Lantern core. But you might be thinking, oh, so now I'm getting tired, guys. I might not upload until. Anyway, wait. He says he found, which lead into the event of the. Now this show has 5 seasons. Now Sinestro will found now the next season kind of like season 3, with Sinestro found in the Yellow Lantern Corps immediately. But then the rest of the season basically plays out. It basically is the same. And then, but in season, but no, just joking. Again, they're prepared for war. Again, Hal Jordan says he actually found a few Yellow Lanterns. Yellow Lantern, what do we run on? He said to the Guardian. We run on willpower. He said, they say. So then the Yellow Lantern Corps might run on something else. This is the first time in the pilot in the beginning of the episode where they say that they run on willpower. But then what do the Yellow Lanterns? If indeed that's the case, that they all run on if they don't run on willpower, what do they run on? I would take a guess that they run on fear. When I interrogated them, they barked up saying that you're making me angry, and that feeding my fear. If that is indeed the case, then the Yellow Lantern, the entirety of season 4 is mainly spent on building up army to prepare for war. Which, by the way, yes, the war happens in the next season. In the final episode, Hal Jordan he says there's no way to stop Sinestro. As Guy Gardner, as everyone said, there's no way to stop him. Indeed, there isn't one way, but we never hear his answer in the episode. We just hear the characters, their shocked reaction. As the camera closes on this incredible show, we see Hal Jordan kill himself. And so ends. With the final note being Hal Jordan killed himself to save the Lantern Corps. To save the Lantern Corps. After that, we get a little episode montage of Guy Gardner of Guy Gardner giving his ring to a new recruit named Guess This. The guy that recruited is Kyle Rayner. No. In the credits of the last episode, we see Kilowog finding a new home planet. We see that Kilowog found a new home planet. And that we see. But in the final few shot, we see Hal Jordan's lantern ring being given to someone else. We see their finger being put on the ring. They say, bright day, black at night, evil shall escape by sight. Let those who worship evil might beware my power. Green Lantern light. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? Well, you just said the words. You just said, in bright day, in black at night, no evil shall escape my sight. With those, yeah, but I have a question. What happens if? Well, Kyle Rayner. As the guy in the we see, but that episode, and there's actually another episode to deal with the aftermath of Hal dying. There's actually one last episode titled "The Last of Green Lantern," where we see that theme, and also in my headcanon, Green Lantern, the anime series, is actually canon to the DCAU. Hal Jordan is actually the guy that we see in the Superman the Anime Series episode. So I will tell you about that in a minute. Anyway, we see that Carol is trying to find a new boyfriend. But then they say, hold on. And Kyle Rayner says, who was this Hal Jordan guy? He was a great guy. Kyle, as the Guardians actually start to put up as they actually ask Guardians to put up an area for dead Green Lantern turns if they want. And they do, and we see Hal Jordan. But meanwhile, out in outer space, where Sinestro was defeated, we see Hal Jordan, alive and well, saying, it was all dumb. How am I alive? And then, out of nowhere comes, is there any guy that, Midget Bicklick, saying, I brought you back to life for a reason. We see Hal Jordan and Sinestro alive. Saying, we see some cosmic entity or something along those lines bringing them back to life. As Sinestro says, as they both have back on their Green Lantern, they have some ancient force of the universe brought those two back to life. And how and they said, what's our plan? What's our plan? Now, bud, as they both go back home, which actually leads into, now at that point the show ended, but I would have one last revival movie titled The Last Adventure of Green Lantern. In terms of clear, because the series finale ended with Hal Jordan allegedly being dead. Have you seen the revival movie? College came out a year or two after the events of the finale. Hal Jordan says, I can't believe I'm now alive. Again, but I don't know. But anyway, this movie will deal with the idea that he becomes paralyzed. And at the end of the movie, he really does die. No joke on this. He does. no faking away. Like at the end, he was actually just knocked out, and somehow a ring slipped off his. Turns out what really happened was that the ring fell off his hand. What really happened was that his ring just fell off his hand right before he died, which is why he allegedly died. Which is why he allegedly died, even though there was no body ever found in that one. Alleged, but then, after he became paralyzed, he says, "Carol, can you still take me in?" As he doesn't give up the mantle of Green Lantern. As he doesn't give up the mantle of Green Lantern. As he said, "Can you please take me back?" As the revival movie ends with the natural, how able to, and he says, "Oh." But there will be more Green Lantern the anime series stuff released after, like Razor and Aya made their way to the comics, like Harley Quinn, like you know that Harley Quinn made her way to the comics from Batman the Animated Series. The same weird thing. They both made their way, and but anyway. Wait, that was a fun show to talk about. That show, and yes, I did resolve that cliffhanger. And all the other Lantern Corps are now a thing. So, until tomorrow, beware the Batman man. And yes, I will add Batman villains like Batman villain, like Two-Face, Poison Ivy, the Riddler, anyone. Until then, I'm not Pond, and I'll see you later.